Hello. This is Isaiah Ramos here at 3004 Oak Valley Avenue at Mission, Texas. And you guys are gonna love this home. Gorgeous facade, beautiful two-car garage, gorgeous paved walkway to the front yard. To the front door. And check out this Cantera stone. Love this modern design. Look at that. I'm just noticing that up there. There's Cantera stone right up there, like inside that little design. And small, meticulous, and beautiful details in this home. So without further ado, let's get started. So beautiful, big front patio. It's huge. And of course, me right there. Right now, I'm rocking some sportswear. It's a little bit hot today. And so I wanted to wear something a little bit more comfortable. So my apologies, y'all. But when I go out and record, I do have to do a lot of steps. And that means recording a few properties a day so that way I can leave some space for families and clients throughout the remaining days of the week. Regardless, this is the entrance. There's no foyer, so you're immediately walking into the living room. Beautiful mantle, by the way. It's porcelain tile, and you can tell, look at how shiny and beautiful that porcelain tile is. And this is also porcelain tile. So gorgeous mantle. You got some wooden shelving on the side. I love this. I wish I had this in my house, but I can always get it done later. Beautiful coffered ceiling, and you have this gorgeous kitchen. Look at that. Beautiful designs, and I love the small details that went into this home. So let's dive into everything. So you got this black quartz countertop, black painted contrast island, and let's look at the details. So you got this property. I know that it says $335, but they just price reduced it, so that's a good thing with the current market we're in. 3 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, which is right here, and 1 half restroom, which is inside of one of the guest rooms. This is 1,809 living square feet. Now, it is a new construction property, so right now the taxes are unimproved taxes without the actual property being reflected or assessed. And at least this tax year. So usually for the first year with new construction, property taxes are significantly lower. But once you get to the second year of owning the property, that's when you'll see the full-blown improved taxes on the whole property as a whole. But I love this beautiful, gorgeous range hood cover design. Love the curvature and love the crown molding. Beautiful fixtures or hardware all throughout the home, and I'll show you the small little details. Even the door stoppers are beautiful. I've only seen one though, so maybe there's more. They're just kind of hidden, or I just haven't noticed them yet. But beautiful, beautiful black painted contrast island, gorgeous black fixture. We'll go ahead and turn this on. Maybe the water's not connected right now. Let's see. Oh, yes it is. Awesome. So water pressure looks pretty good. Here, I guess this is gonna be the soap dispenser. And over here is gonna be where your range hood is gonna be at. I try to turn it on. Right now it's, I guess, turned off or not working. And then you got your oven connection, the 220 volt, because it's electricity or an electric oven. They even put baseboards back there. Sometimes builders don't put baseboards, but small little details do matter. And then you got the formal dining area. Sure, it's a little bit smaller. Again, it's 1,809 living square feet. There's only so much that they can put into the home as far as, the actual layout of it. But we'll see where they kind of compromise in some areas so that way they can make another area better. But even the doors are beautiful. So this is like a Mediterranean style door. Beautiful black hardware. Again, it's like throughout the entire home, and there's custom blinds in every single window. and I'll show you every single window has it. Shelving, metal rack, beautiful base cabinets with a sink, washer dryer connection, floating cabinets with crown molding at the top. And I'm actually beginning to appreciate the paint and new construction homes because just recently I just installed a whole library into my office at my house. And so I use my own home as an office space. I have a separate room for that. But boy, oh boy, did I realize that it can be very, very expensive. So just for the little library that I added into my home, costed me about $1,800. And you'll notice that these have custom blinds. Beautiful comfort ceiling. It's like the modern wooden fan. Now the wood is on the actual wings themselves. I guess I would call those wings. Not really sure what the actual anatomical term for it is for fans, but it's made out of wood, beautifully painted and well done. And even within the crevice, there's like multiple crevices. One right here, which is enclosed and separate from that outside crevice over there. And they have LED strips within the crevice to illuminate and accentuate the actual space. So over here is going to be the actual full bathroom, and I'll just go ahead and continue on with what I was just discussing. But $1,800 just to install it. Now it's a pretty nice library that I got, and so I realized that there's a lot of work that goes into custom cabinetry and expenses that go into it, along with painting as well. All in all, you know, it came out to about $2,200. Including the paint job. I bought the supplies, but I decided to do it myself, painting it. And it is very laborsome, and I even have some leftover paint on my hand because just doing 2 layers of primer and all the little, you know, edges and so forth is not that easy of a job. So to be quite frank with you, I have a huge appreciation, even more appreciation than I already had before, for the subcontractors who do all the labor and work for these properties. And so just a little glimpse, you know, personal from my personal experience. And look at this beautiful vanity. Now it's pretty low. I mean, I can only imagine you've got to have a low chair. But it's still nice to have, you know, a little vanity. I think you just need a stool. You don't exactly need a chair. A stool will suffice, scoot it in and out. And then you got these beautiful shelves, cubbies, and dressers. And so now, oh, you even get a nice towel rack, which is amazing. Trust me, like 85% of builders do not include a towel rack. And you would think they do, but they don't. We'll close this up, but you do have an exit to the backyard if you wanted to. So actually, it would be great if, like, let's say in the future you install a pool, you could just get out through here instead of having to walk out, turn left, and out through the formal dining area. It's interesting because the doors are right here, but adding this just makes it so much easier for the future owner. And so here's the detail that I was referring to earlier. That is a very fancy door stopper. And it looks like it's in every area that it should be at. Let's see if there's one back here. Yeah, there's one back here as well. And so here's the 2-car garage. I usually save that before I go to the backyard, so that way you guys can appreciate the inside first. And so let's go ahead and check out the first guest room. Beautiful, simple, niched ceiling. You got this custom blind over there. Again, porcelain tile. And then you got this half restroom that takes you to the backyard, by the way. Get a nice little window, get some natural light, and perfect. So whenever you're doing cookouts, they can just go in through that door. I think in here, you would just have to probably lock it or just lock it from inside. But that's entirely up to the individual who's staying in this room. And then over here, you get a nice closet space, you know? And quartz countertop. That's nice to have, but look at this detail. They even caulk this. I've seen a lot of homes. they forget to caulk these little, you know, edges. So it's nice to have. And then look at these carbon monoxide detectors. Look at that. I've never seen anything like that. You can go through all my older videos and there's nothing like it. You got your utility closet, which is nice. You got a full bathroom over here, base cabinets, beautiful hardware, sink, mirror, and light fixtures, floating cabinets, and your walk-in shower. Very nice. And then you got your towel rack over here. Now, okay, this one doesn't have a door stopper, but it does have it on the hinges over here. So it still stops on its own. And then you got the thermostat, ring chime, and so forth. And then over here, final guest room, 3 windows actually, which makes sense. This is part of the facade of the home. So you would imagine that there's a lot of windows on the street facing portion of the home. Linear vent, you get another emergency exit window over there, and this is gonna be your more standard closet, but still has quality than quantity here. Beautiful. And so now, oh, and then up here, you're gonna have your AC filter. And so now over here, you're gonna go ahead and check out the 2-car garage. Now it does tend to get hot in here, so, oh wow. And this is why I should probably check the 2-car garage before I step into the home. But black painted, it's epoxied, really, really nice. Wow. It makes me want to do this on my home. This is nice. So your 2-car garage door, sprinkler system, water boiler, and your breaker. This is a nice little detail. And so now we're back at the main area, and this is a 2-door that takes you to the backyard. You got the back patio, which is nice. It's not a standard back patio. It's actually definitely a little upgrade. And this is the backyard. So each little red flag should be where a sprinkler head system is at, or I think it should be. Let me check. Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh, irrigation products. Okay, so I don't see the sprinkler head, but oh, well, we do see it over here. Perhaps it's under the grass, but you see there's a red flag there, and then there's a sprinkler head. Should be usually in every corner, and then occasionally they'll put some towards here in the middle because these can't cover, or they're the way that they shoot is not far enough to cover this portion over here. But regardless, you got your little red flags. Unfortunately, you do have a transformer on your backyard, but I've seen a lot of families get away with it. Of course, we got to cover up that little hole there, but you can cover it up with like plants and so forth. And this property is fully fenced as well, so that's always a big plus. And this is like the little connections for the sprinkler system. You got your black fascia, and yeah, that's your exhaust for the dryer. A little hole. You see some plumbing there, which of course you would want to get covered. More plumbing, that's for the AC. And then your electric meter. And then at the other side, I would imagine, is the AC compressor. So let's go ahead and check that out. Whew. It's hot out, but that's a good thing. That means that it's a lot easier to showcase the product because we don't have rain pouring on us, and you do have the AC compressor on that side. So that's nice to have, you guys. Now you guys let me know what you think of this property. Is it worth the price tag? And most importantly, God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and sharing with your family and friends. Please continue to show this love and support. And I should be expanding to San Antonio, Texas soon. So not just the Rio Grande Valley anymore. Lord willing, we get to push out San Antonio a lot more, and you know, just working my way up little by little from one city to the other. But we will now be specializing both the Rio Grande Valley and the San Antonio Metroplex. So we're gonna keep pushing, and hopefully you guys are gonna be seeing some more or some San Antonio homes in the near future. Just stay tuned for that. Please be sure to give me any feedback should you have any, and God bless you all. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.